talk about what symbols are. And I'm going to zoom in so this canvas fills my screen. And in order to access our symbols, we want to come over here to this dialog box. And I like to have my layers and objects open, which you can open by going to Layer and Layers and Objects. And I like to have my fill and stroke open, which you can access by going to Object and Fill and Stroke. And then from there, to open my symbols library, I like to use this drop down tab here and come down to symbols, which is this heart shape. And you can see that when I first open it, it is set to current document on the drop down menu. But you can click on that and see all of your other libraries that you have access to that just come automatically with Inkscape. And you can open one of those libraries and see, I think these are used for maps or something. You can see if any of these might be useful for you. But I'm going to show you how to create a Stitch library that is in this drop-down menu. And one thing to note is when you drag one of these objects onto your canvas, it's going to be a clone. So if you were to hit Command-Shift-P right now and open your params, it's going to say that it's a clone. And it can't do anything with that. So let's close that. And in order to unlink this, you want to go to Edit, Clone, Unlink Clone. And now when we hit Command-Shift-P, you can see that it's now stitching that out with a fill stitch because it now recognizes that as an object. Additionally, now you can select that with your node tool and you can see that it is made of nodes. I'm not sure why that part's not stitching out. You may need to Command-Shift-K to break that apart. Yeah, still not recognizing that as an object. Sometimes there are linked clones within linked clones, so just make sure that you are unlinking it if any part of it is not stitching out that you may want to use. So whenever we create our library, just remember you can drag and drop them onto your canvas, but you do need to unlink the clone in order to be able to manipulate it or stitch it out in Inkstitch.